Now dear students, till now we have added two pads in our footprint, and that is pad number 2 and pad number 3 that are spaced at a distance of 4.7 mm, as we have seen the distance from the data sheet. So now it's time to add some footprint graphics. A good footprint will have exact part outline drawn on fabrication layer, and a slightly larger outline on silk screen layer, and a courtyard surrounding the entire footprint to prevent overlap with the other footprints. So there are three things that we need to draw around the footprint pads. The first thing is that the fabrication layer, we have to draw outline of the fabrication layer that actually defines the dimensions of the component. The second thing is we have to draw the outline specifying in the silk screen. The outline drawn in the silk screen will actually be shown on the PCB when we will be using this component in the PCB. Actually, this with the help of the silk screen outline, we can identify the component on the PCB, as well as the designators are also written on the PCB that are all in silk screen. And the third thing outline we should draw is in the courtyard layer. In courtyard layer, this actually prevents the overlapping of any other footprint with this footprint. So we have to add these three. So first of all, let's switch to front fabrication layer. We have to draw outline in the front fabrication layer. This front fabrication layer dimension should exactly match with the physical dimensions. So you can use line, rectangle, line, arc, rectangle, circle, and a combination of these to make this outline. So let's first of all consult with the data sheet that what is our dimension. So this is the switch we are going to use, but it has two pins. Let's just see its dimension, that it has a length of 13 mm, and over here you can see a width of 7.9 mm. So in our footprint we need to draw something like this. If I can show you like this is just a rough thing, a boundary that has a length of 13 mm and a width of 7.9 mm. So let me just delete this, and let's be very precise while drawing the outlines, because these are the dimensions that are fed to machine while fabricating the PCB. So one way to precisely place is to set the user grid and to change the origin from this place to somewhere else. So let's just do it. For let's change the user grid by going over here and edit user grid. Over here you can choose as my X size as the width of component is 7.9 mm, in that is in the X direction, and it has a length of 13 mm. So let's add this, the grid in X direction 7.9 mm and Y direction 13 mm, and let's hit OK. And let me show you. If I place over here like this is just rough one. What I need, actually my origin is over here. I want the origin to be centered with the dimension of my footprint, which means that currently my origin is over here. Next time if I want to switch my origin to the center of my physical dimensions of the component, then what I need to do is I just want to go to edit user X and Y should x is the width of my physical dimension of my toggle switch, and y is the length. So let's set the origin to half of total width. In this way my origin will be at the center of the x-axis. Similarly for y-axis, what I need to do is 4.7, which is the distance from this origin, from the current origin to this pad 2, and doing this minus the total length divided by 2 and hit OK. Now my origin has now shifted. So let's just delete this, and now let's draw a line from this to this. You can see over here this is 7.9 mm. So click over here, and now from over here this you can see it's 13 mm, and let's go over 7.9 and then move over here. This is again 13 mm. So let's just right click and cancel and just leave the tool. So we have drawn this boundary in the front fabrication layer, and we have just moved our you can say the origin over here above this point, and have added a 7.9 mm length in the x-axis and 13 mm in the y-axis. So the next step is to add the front silk screen.